I would not say that the last night was pretty, but hopefully night 8 treats us a little better. The sensor placement is really horrifying, as is the brazier. Oh man. We're gonna have a bit of a hard time. No wait, was that a twisted that is over here? Who? Oh yeah, it is a twisted. Fantastic. All right, this is gonna be this is gonna be rough and tumble. Now, nothing over here, so we can head in pretty quickly. Jeez. I'm gonna need to run away so I don't get too much more here. Good hits though. I'll move to here. I think. Okay. Oh man, this corner is so janky. Like if I go all the way out to here, getting rid of an accursed is, I think, worth the pain of not being able to move much. Let's see, and then we don't have to worry anymore about this side, so we can kind of come over this way. What does our range look like? If I come to here, let's see. Let's do that and just see what happens here. Not the direction I wanted those first two to propagate, for sure. But we'll get a lot of opportunism. The silver lining in things, right? Okay, I am safe here. Let's see if we can get these two dead. Okay, and Pierre's crit is starting to get pretty decent. Thrifty proc is good too. I don't have a great way to retreat if I go all the way in, so I don't think I'm going to go all the way in. But Power Staff does Power Staff things. We like that. Let's see, if I step to here, I think I'm going to try to... I mean, I gotta say, pretty solid work here from Gale. Potentially gonna take a hit there, but that's okay. Now, this twisted... Oh, not one twisted, but two twisted. Hey, game, that's pretty cool of you to do that. So what I'm thinking right now is I try to... We got 380 poison. That's not going to be enough. And I think I need to just run away. I did not get away from the Ravager. It's not great. It's not great. All right. We did what we could do, though. I fear that the Ravager is just going to one-shot our poison user, and this will be over. Ooh. The Twisted going immune to poison is really not going to be good for business over here. I think I just need to run away from these dagger users. I don't think I have another play. I also have no idea how I actually kill the Twisted without bringing our momentum friend over. I think that might actually be the only answer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But then you can't get out. Then you're just in deep. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then shoot 5, 6. That's probably the best we can do. So we're going to walk to here. 227, 100% resistance. These Twisted are stupid sometimes. Okay, that at least gets us out of harm's way a little bit, but that's out of control. Now this mage has also done a very clever thing. Hold on, can you just run over? Okay, you're just going to take this one out this turn. The mages are among the most dangerous, so I want to get that sorted out, and then I'll put 2 downrange. Man, the Ravagers are nasty too, aren't they? This is a ranger. We do need to take out the ranger as well, for sure. Hey, Bryce, I am running Omen of the Wanderer, Omen of Violence, Omen of Softening, Omen of Dexterity, Omen of Clear Skies, Omen of Sadism, and Omen of Leaps. And I have mixed feelings on most of them. Now, I will say, one thing I don't have mixed feelings about is the work that is being done by this character. They're rocking it for sure. Yeah, absolutely, Bryce. Some more than others, I will say. Like, I think Omen of Softening, no, not really. I think Omen of Violence is a yes. I think Omen of Dexterity is a huge yes. I think Omen of Dexterity is probably one of the best perks that you can take, because I'm always taking my first accuracy upgrade anyways, because I need to be able to hit things. And the best way to hit things is by having some accuracy. So yeah, I think that's a for sure value. Let's see. We're not going to get the kill there. I don't really want to go deeper here. Many decisions to be made here. If I move to here, who's getting me? Is it just you? I think it's just you. All right, let's just... Should have used Contagion to trigger Opportunism there, for sure. Yep, I think Accuracy and Sadism are really good. But yeah, not all of these omens are created equal. I have no idea how we're going to kill these Twisted, though. I think this Twisted is actually going to kill Marion, is my fear. Because it's charged up, so it's going to do its death ray thing. We just failed so hard to kill it. I'm not sure what we could have done differently. Let's see. Spread some stuns around. Martius is doing a good job, but not particularly impressive. I will use a quick reload. Quick reload does not refill your brace. Good to know. All right. That was my plan, was to use one more armor. But I guess quick reload is weapon only. Yes, weapon restoration. All right, well, let's see. Hey, Elpez, welcome. Yes, I definitely think that I would. Who do we have an action point? Nobody there. Yeah, I think that would be a big get. Because I think right now traits are a little rough. Okay, that was... Ooh, that's scary. All right. Our poison friend has seen better days. I'm not sure what to do about that, honestly. God. The twisted on Elderlicht are brutal. Let's see. I think we just do this. 570 poison. We're gonna have to run away a lot with you. Actually, we can't quite run away as much as I wanted to. I guess I'll go this way though. Hopefully the bats don't get me. I'm gonna think on that one. These breakpoints. I'd like to file a complaint. We're gonna have to run away for sure. Still didn't get this thing here. It has 1,000 poison, but we did not get where we needed to get. You love to hate to see it. Let's see if we do... that doesn't matter about transferring poison there. This Ravager is also spooky. Yeah, I think we're just running out of steam, unfortunately. Let's see if we move to... I'm trying to think if there's anywhere we can move to that is safer using leap. The problem is we get to here and we're one off. You don't have an action point anymore. Did I give you potion throw? No. If we move to here, the Ravager almost unquestionably ravages us. If we move to here, this bat gets in. But I think it's only that bat that gets in. This guy's going to come in and steal our mana more than likely. But if we move over to here, this guy can get us. Yeah. These invisible warriors are gonna ruin, or invincible warriors are gonna ruin our fun, aren't they? It's range 1 to 2. Where's all your mana also? Jeez. Yes, Bryce. More often than not, I pick from a list of builds that I think are useful, and I generally I started with this run putting a letter before people's name to indicate which build I'm going for. So P stands for poison, W stands for wands, which is like a crit master type of build in my mind, O stands for opportunism, and M stands for momentum. And those are most of the builds that I generally go for. I'm really torn though about how I keep Keon alive here. I think it's this slot here, knowing that the Accursed is going to ruin our fun a little bit. Crossbow and wand kind of are the same. I have a person over here that is a hand crossbow user. They're both multi-hit, but M I used for momentum. So that's the context. Let's see. I think I'm gonna. I can't technically hit that. All right, if I step forward one, I'll do that, and then But I find that wands are better late game over hand crossbow. With all the resistance that the game adds, I find that as good as Propagate Plus is, the value is really there for wands. If you can get your crit up near 100%, you can do insane work with wands. But yeah, we're doing good work here. But you can see those 3, 8, 9s. That's the problem that we run into. Is the hand crossbow, because it is relatively low damage, many hit, falls off pretty radically. Right now I'm thinking about coming over here to protect our most wounded, and also just get ready for this is not quite. I don't really want to move this far in, I don't think. Maybe I do. I'm going a little deep here. Would have liked to have gotten the kill on the Accursed. How far am I retreating? Not very far. Seems like retreat is off the table. Let's hack away instead. Alright, we're not getting hit by the Ravager. I think we're okay to be here. This Twisted is going to be unfortunate, I think. I'm going to try and move forward here just so that I can see if I can transfer stun to the Twisted. I cannot. Oh, when did it get Contagion? I guess I got Contagion on the first try. Alright, well, I'm struggling a bit with how we make this work. We got a lot of problems. And very few solutions. The Twisted on this map are just insane. Yeah, sheer power is very good. Yeah, high opportunism is really good on the hand crossbow. I agree, for sure. Let's see. How much am I hitting you for? 159? Yeah, there's basically no way we're getting that kill. We got problems. We got problems. Let's see. I think we might have... Yeah, we had the kill there. That's good. It is indeed, Tom. It is indeed. I don't know how else to justify it, but we are getting our butts kicked a little bit. The High APOC Elderlicht runs, I have been warned about them plenty, but I see the pain for sure. I don't know what I'm going to do about these guys. You just need to hide. Right, I think I'm gonna zap you. You can do work over here, I think, just fine. Alright, then we might as well toss Intimidating Scream over there. What am I gonna do about these guys? They're just gonna march right into my base and burn it to the ground, I fear. It's pretty rough, Tom. I know for a fact that some of the folks in my Discord have managed this feat, but I do not know what the secret of their success is necessarily in total. This is so many twisted. Every one of these has 2,000 hit points. I'm a bit at a loss. Like, how do you have enough? I think not getting warp gates was probably one of my larger errors, because I'm really feeling the lack of mobility. I feel like I need to be transferring people around to take out these twisted. Like, we got another one back here that's about to come in too. Golly. Good golly. I do, Bryce. Yeah, the power staff, the damage that it puts out with Scorching Wave is insane. And coupled with something like Axe and Contagion, or Contamination, excuse me, you can put out so much damage. I've been kind of blown away by it. All right, let's try and exit here. I think it's time for me to put a little distance between me and the twisted. And then momentum characters take so long to get going, which is an ironic but very sensible thing to say. And then, geez. I do, Bryce. I mean, I had a power staff axe, one-handed axe user on the final night of Lakeburg that was hitting for 4,000 consistently with opportunism. So, you know, that felt pretty good. I guess we come over here and support the center, but yeah, I was very impressed. All right, let's get rid of you. And then questionable if that was the way to go. I'll go for a quick reload here to get a little more distance. We don't need to be taking hits unnecessarily. But yeah, I found opportunism builds to be really a lot stronger than I expected them to be. I kind of slept on opportunism for a long time, I feel like. I'm really feeling a little overwhelmed here. Where did all of Keon's mana go? I really don't understand. Let's see. Maybe we don't move you. Maybe we move you over this way. I know. I slept on staff super hard. You just have being down 2 action points is brutal. Let's see. If I think I put one there and then that didn't work out quite the way I wanted to. Because I think that's the correct one. But then I guess I'll put a second one like this. Still didn't quite get there. All right, well, we did what we could. This catapult's not going to come in handy. Weren't you charged last turn? Just charged every turn, apparently. I feel like I need to work on these guys. Yeah, I feel like the rifle is quite weak. I think the pistol is quite strong in the right hands and in the right circumstances. Okay, I'm gonna let someone else finish that one, I think. But let's. I mean, that's so much damage for this stage in the game. It feels kind of insane. Let's see. Guess we need to take you out. Sword more. I mean, sword provides a ton of mobility, I will say. Yeah, pistol momentum is great. I mean, scepter is definitely still the king of momentum, in my opinion. But all right, I think I'm gonna try to remove these accursed from the equation, and I am going to spend an action pot here. No, if I go in on this guy, I don't get out. I'll do them with our momentum friend, hopefully. Yep, scepter, sword, and pistol, Bryce. That is my preferred setup as well. That's okay. We went too far. I think we can get you with that. Why can't I leapfrog? Oh, I don't have. Wait, why can't I leapfrog this? Is this not a tile that I can stand on? I'm gonna come over here to try to get some healing in on Keon, I think. The walls are just kind of falling apart. There's only so much I can do. So one solution for Twisted is just to slow them down a bit. But yeah, book is pretty underwhelming in my experience, but I do see the value for sure. I feel like they gave Twisted everything, and I'm not sure they needed to. They're dodgy, they're 20% dodge, 60% resistance. It feels like a lot. The plan right now is just to retreat away from this Twisted, I think. We're not going to be able to do much else with that. Yeah, I'm a big fan of... I mean, the book early game is good, but that's no surprise to me. Yeah, things are starting to come unraveled. We'll start another game. No big deal. No big deal. Let's see. Let's step you in. At least you get back your action points, but not this turn. That would be far too kind. We're definitely going to be hunkering down towards the center here. We're going to watch a lot of our base fall apart, I think. Losing him over here was a bit of a whoops. Was a bit of an unfortunate thing, but I mean that's kind of what happens with these twisted. They're hard to track exactly where they're going to be, and they hit so hard. All right, let's move you out like this. Yeah, and now you're out of actions. That was fun. You know, if the game wasn't kicking my butt, I probably wouldn't still be interested in it. That's kind of the way I look at it, Bryce. But yes, we're also doomed. We are also doomed. I guess I should come back this way and just... Yep, it is indeed this map. So while we're finishing up, since I always like to check in and see what people think, do people want to see more Elderlicht suffering, or are there other things that sound more interesting to tinker around with? I could go either way. Well, we haven't beat APOC 4, so I think we have to do APOC 4 somewhere. I tried to do it here on Elderlicht, but yeah, we have to do a bit of work before we get full unlocks, unfortunately. Fat Oak wants more suffering. Everybody likes suffering, Mal. Everybody. Oh yeah, I mean, I think we could do high APOC pretty easily on any other setting. It's really just this one is Elderlicht stings a little. It's fun. I like the design, but it's a lot. What am I doing right now? What's my plan? I wouldn't mind... Well, maybe we just move to here and we just... This Ravager is plenty in our face. Actually, and then we can blow up these 4. Those numbers, the Power Staff with a little bit of skill range is a force to be reckoned with, I will say. Let's just come over here. Should be safe-ish here. Where are you? You're gonna need to run away, it seems. All right. It's hard to say, Bear. Yeah, I don't know. It's a tricky one, but it does feel fun winning sometimes, and Elderlicht has been a unforgiving mistress thus far. But like, so this is the thing, right? The number of times that I take things down to sub sub 10%, let's say, is too darn high at the moment on this map in particular. And my theory was that that was going to be alleviated or improved by taking Omen of Softening and getting a little bit of resistance reduction, but so far it hasn't been much of a difference maker, honestly. Like, Omen of Softening never really felt like it transformed things for me. Okay, if I step out one, I think I can do this and start working on the Accursed. Tuck myself back into my nook. Sure, I'll do this. Only 107 enemies to go. Shame half of them are twisted. Oh, come on. Okay. Yeah, because this is night 8. So here's another thing. While we're talking about, we could potentially do that, Bear. This is another thing that I wanted to talk about, though. So right now, for night 8, my heroes are level 7, 7, 8, 6, 7, and 7. Now, that feels under-leveled to me. And that's one of the things that I am most concerned about with regard to picking up Omen of the Wanderer, is it does feel like our momentum slows pretty substantially in terms of getting level ups. I don't really want to take a step forward here and die. Maybe I can... No, I can't really... Oh, I'm out of mana over here. Wow. That's interesting. Having trouble with target selection here, for sure. Why do you have so little movement? -2 movement. Oh, from this guy stabbing you? Yeah, I may need to use 30% XP gain to offset the loss of having the higher level. Yep, level 30. Yeah, I've picked up a fair amount. Like, that's the thing that I think I'm a little surprised by, is I've picked up a fair amount of XP ups on these heroes. And yet, I find myself really underleveled. I think I'm just gonna... Oh, that was a bad propagate. Darn it. Let's see. Well, isolated here, I guess, and then take a step back. You don't have anything else to do. We'll do easy kills for the win. Yeah. We're getting overrun. A melee wiping type. I'm not sure I'm familiar. Yeah, it's a little later in the tree, Bryce. I think let's check on it really quickly. I'm pretty sure I have one person who had defensive training. They're the one that died. But you need a particular perk tree for that one. Oh, no worries, Bruno. No worries at all. Sorry, I'm not sure what specific build you're thinking about. I'm curious though. But I generally think of like what I was doing here with Gale as kind of like a melee enabled build, right? Because like if I can actually get it popping off, right? Like the advantage of being able to come in and get some big hits is pretty solid. Although it's not popping off quite the way I wanted it to. I really like the stun opportunism build that we were doing as well. Let's see, if I put contagion here. Did you dodge? No, you're just being the slowest ever. Oh, or do we have the movement bug? I haven't seen that one in a while. You're just gonna need to get out of there. But we can sweep through pretty well here. Given the opportunity, let's see. Yeah, once we get those big poison stacks rolling, we can do a ton of work. But I'm completely ignoring this side over here, which is never a good idea. Let's see, put one there, 3 there, 1 there. Yeah, so I've tried things like that before. The issue is a lot of the, if you go high defensive, there's a couple of things that cause that not to work particularly well. And I like the concept, but the main thing is it doesn't really slow the Horde's advance. Most of them continue on their merry way, and so you need to be able to kind of like clean up on the far side, which is hard in and of itself. And you need, and only, like, you know, if you go with like a spiky counter type of thing, only 4 can hit you at a time. So that's not, you know, that's not hugely beneficial. Let's see, we'll get you, and then I'm going to jump inside. No target. Excuse me? Why can I not? With leapfrog, does it need to be too wide? Jump over. No, I'm not trying to aim the ballista. I'm trying to aim jump over. I'm here. I'm actually super confused by this. I would assume, like with any other skill, that I could jump the minimum range. You can't aim jump over on ballistas. Why not? I can jump over, like, hold on. Do I have a character that can do it? Yeah. Well, I guess everyone has it right now, but the other version, the other non-jump over version absolutely includes the ability to jump over them. I think this is a leapfrog specific issue, which is curious. Yeah, I think it may be, because like if I come over here, I can jump over the wall, but normally I can jump over that. I've jumped over ballista before, Bear. I'm almost sure of it. Unless that's a recent change. "67 enemies, but we're about to take many casualties." You're dead. Oh, no, you're not dead. There goes the last 6 of my mana. I also will say, I'm not convinced that the mana stealing attack... Also, no jumping over block enemies. Well, yeah, but that's because you can't see where you're landing, Bear. That's a normal thing that I have no qualms with. Right, because the blocker impedes your ability to see where you need to jump to. So that seems normal to me. But not being able to jump over, especially these low ballistas that don't obstruct vision, like not being able to jump over them seems extremely broken. Oops. Forgot to set up opportunism before I hacked away there. Everything's fine. It's a shame about this this temple. I kind of needed that for things like healing, you know. Now you're immune, which means you're not going to get slowed down. And yeah, we hit for 6. Yeah, I mean, so I look at this and I go, I don't think we were even in the right ballpark for this wave. And I think we have some decently strong heroes. The object's description. Automatically fires bolts at incoming horde, targeting the closest enemy. Does not block line of sight. Okay, maybe it does in the build menu. We'll take a look when we get there. For sure. What an exercise in futility that was. All right, you're done. Our momentum hero has 2 movement, which is delightful. Come up this way and get you. But yeah, we were nowhere near having boom triggered. Let's see, then you can... There's really no point in even going after that twisted. I don't think we're going to get the damage needed for it. Jeez. Does it have vision? I did not realize Intimidating Scream had vision. That's interesting. The Death Ray all the way. 200-point Death Rays. The Twisted are brutal. I can't believe you're still alive. I just want to put that out there. That is perhaps the most incredible outcome of this whole thing. Anytime I can take out an accursed, that's a victory for me, I feel like. Sometimes. Like, seriously, do they really need to have 24 dodge? Ishtar, you're cruel and unusual sometimes. Alright. So one thing that's interesting here is this guy acts as a propagation catalyst. It doesn't really help us. But technically those propagates hit him 2 times each. Yeah, a miss discarding all your momentum is really, it stings more than a little. I don't know why I'm going for him with isolated. That was an error. There's a lot of science to be had here. I've never had a night go so badly that one off lethal that I actually get to see the ghosts make it all the way to the all the way to the circle. Not exactly a badge of honor that I was looking for, but only 26 left. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. And the momentum will kill him. Or excuse me, the poison will kill him. Yes, I did iMega. I started with +1 hero. I started with +1 hero. And so let's see. So what do we have left here? We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Oh, there goes the poison. We have 10,000 hit points worth of these, and these guys are perfectly body blocking me, so I can't even get out of the driveway here. Amazing. And somehow, despite the horde being fully upon us, I can't even get a good rain of arrows in. Let's see. I tried my best, and all I got was this lousy t-shirt. Let's see. Yeah, I'm really trying to think what I could have done differently. I do think we wasted some omen slots. So I think Omen of Clear Skies was clearly not of any value to us. Like that was a waste of 2. I thought maybe that would help, but it did not. Keon took huge damage at the beginning, but somehow was the last man standing. Very impressive. I find something almost humorous about the fact that at this point the enemies are like, we're not even that interested in killing your magic circle. We're just gonna do our own thing. I really liked the extra perk Omen, Bruno. I thought it was really good. Yeah, Yoba, no question. The difficulty of the game went up pretty substantially with the more recent updates. That's for sure a thing that happened. And obviously also we've been lower power level because we didn't have all the unlocks, etc., etc. So, you know, there's a lot of things in there, but the only runs that we've lost since the update were we lost a Glenwall run due to a bug, and then we've lost Elderlick twice or 3 times now. So that's it. It's not too bad. I don't think that's terrible. And we'll probably finish off our unlocks over here. 40,000 is a pretty solid chunk of essence. But yeah, so I feel underleveled for sure for how far we got in the run. Our gear was not great, to be sure. Yeah, Bruno, that's one thing that I don't do, which is definitely not good for my win rate, but I don't restart the game if I don't like what I get. I always kind of try and push for it. We definitely had some move traits that were problematic, but let's see what we can unlock. We must... We need a full Elderlicht run to... So I had max gold mines partially, but not entirely. And for sure it would have been useful. Yeah, I think that most runs are salvageable. This Step Hunter achievement, I had a hero with 8 skill range and it didn't give it to me. But let's see. Let's spend some over here. Welcome to the Orichalcum, Commander. Where did you come from? I come from the furthest and faintest emanations of the monad, where the black planets roll without aim, where they roll in their horror unheeded, without knowledge or luster or name. I know who I am, but do you know who you are, Commander? I don't. So let's see. Yeah, we don't have that much right now. Looks like we get maybe all of it. Let's grab the cheap one. We'll grab Omen of Focus. Not that interested in that. Omen of Pickiness might have some use. And then I think we're going to be just short here. Just a tiny bit behind. I think Fortifications is interesting. I wish it applied to higher tier walls. Oh, there is a different one. Interesting. Yeah, I think I may do something like that, Bruno. There aren't a lot of weapons that I'm like dying to get over there, honestly, but Omen of Wealth is interesting. And then we get one more, and we can't get Omen of the Fortress. I'm surprised I didn't see this sooner, but it makes sense now. Let's see. Of these two, I think I prefer Mysticism, but I won't take either. I don't believe. Okay.